are back here for another episode of Surviving GT6 Take 2, and some of our grass has dried. So I'm going to pick it up here, which as you can see does not require a tool. I spent the nighttime getting a little bit of this dried grass. I think I got one bale that had gotten done rather quickly, and made a few torches and torched up the hole. We had a pig wander in. This is our tin vein. And I put torches down to here so I could see how far it went down, and just cleared out a bit of marble to make it easier to walk up and down through the place. So now we're going to go outside and get some sun on our backs. And the thing I want to do is put down the bush we picked up. And so if you don't know, clear some of this grass here. The bushes can be placed either modularly, one on each side, or you can just place them as full blocks. Your choice. This just kind of saves space. You can only put the same kind of bush on the same kind of bush if you're trying to do the modular one. Obviously, they do need to see sunlight, so you can't just put them down inside of a cave unless you have a open view of the sky. And I need to get some rock collecting done to see what kind of stuff we have around here. Looks like we're getting a lot of diorite, which is not a big deal. Just looking for more ores, which I will be doing some of that in between, most of it in between. I'm going to do my best to try to keep track of how many days we have in this world. Once I get actually working, it's kind of hard for me to pay attention to if a day has passed or not. Greg had left a comment on the last video stating that the reason why the phosphorite and that sort of stuff has only one durability is the fact that it burns up instantly, which I personally think should have a better chance of igniting than if it's literally burning up instantly. And I don't know if I showed you, but like these deadwood sticks, oh, sorry, not the deadwood, not the rotten, but the regular ones, like the birch ones, the dark oak ones, spruce ones. If you have a recipe that doesn't use the Ore Dictionary, they can be turned back into regular sticks through the shapeless crafting. That's granite, but that's not the granite I want. Main thing I'm looking for today is some red or black granite, because that is a level 3 material, and I want that for my tools. So there's dark oak. Now wait a minute, I just did this. There it is. Well, let's try the other one in that position. Oh yeah, dead ones can be. Alright, so apparently it's only one of those that'll work, which is this bottom corner, but that'll help with having less inventory space taken up by them. And also, for anybody that noticed I picked up this meteorite last time, you will want to hold on to them. You can use them for flint and tinders, and they're actually pretty good for that. This is magnerite, so this is silver. Mark that. And let's see. And it doesn't look like we can use that. Also, Greg said there was a page for being able to dry them. I'm guessing it's this one that he's talking about that I overlooked. But it doesn't actually say on the page that it can be dried. Oh, okay, I see. When it's dry outside, when it's wet outside, when it's wet outside and more time passed. Okay. So it's all in the tooltips. I should have known that. Greg is a tooltip fanatic in GT6, which I'm not complaining about. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love all of his tooltips. I go and play other mods, and the lack of tooltips for all the things really kind of pisses me off. So I love them. I just don't expect it for certain things like that when it's Mossy, go away. When it's a NEI page like that. But yeah, I guess it does tell you, stop giving me these stupid sticks. I don't know. Ooh, look, a junior. You're going to be my friend. We're going to get a name tag and we're going to name you Junior. I just, I get used to certain things, and it's kind of the way I kind of expect things. I'm used to AE2, and there's a few other mods that do it in 112 that have like a page that literally has it typed out. This is, what you do with this item. And so the fact that it's different than that just kind of rubs me the wrong way, I guess. Yeah, I'm old, Old people are like that. We get set in our ways, Alright, so I'm going to put this out here. This is a different kind of berry. This is raspberry, so I shouldn't have put it next to that one, but oh well. Also, these dead logs, right click them with an axe or a knife, and you will get dry bark, which dry bark can be used to make fire starters where regular bark cannot, and there is no way that I know of to dry bark. Let's see. Bark. We can use it for fuel. We can make it into wood pellets. All that kind of stuff. Make it into paper. Yeah, there's no way of drying regular bark. So these dead ones are really nice. You don't have to cut up quite as much of the grass. If you can find them, you can just pop them. And these are GregTech flowers. These are very important. This one means that there is a very specific ore beneath. Now, the ore kids tell you that there's one of many different, I don't know the exact number, but probably like 6 or so ores that can be represented by an orchid. But when you find one of these, they actually tell you indicate presence of a zinc deposit. So that means there is a bedrock zinc vein right here. So we're going to mark that. For later on. And that's sphalerite. I will almost guarantee that is that zinc vein. Let's see, did we get, yeah, another sphalerite? Because there are actual, that's kesterite, that's my vein I already know about down there. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and make a chest. I've got somewhere to throw this stuff. I will get better organization later on, but for right now, we're just going to throw all the things I'm not currently using in here. Alright, so I got some comatite rocks. I must have picked those up while I was out there today. I got 6 flint. We're going to do a bit of testing today because somebody told me why did I try to do that the old way? Told me something that was different than what I believed to be true. So we're going to test it. Even though it's getting dark, we're going to test it right now. And that is that if you cut down an entire thing of a tree, that it's actually cheaper durability. And I swore I was told it was the exact opposite. So we're going to use this axe. Get rid of that. So now we know that these two are exactly the same height right there. So we're going to use, I'll split them up like that. So we're going to use this one, which has no durability loss, to do one at a time. And then we're going to use this one to do a whole one. And then we'll check the durability. So start here. All right. And now that one has 2695. And we're going to actually use climb up here. All right, now we're going to switch over to this one, so we're not messing up here. And then pop, pop, and pop. All right. So we have 2,500 on the one that cut down one at a time, and 2695 on the one that did the whole thing. So the dude that said that in the comments, sorry, I don't remember who it was correct. So it is better to do more logs, taller trees. So spruce trees would actually be better than like birch trees because you would use up less of your axes. Now, when I heard about the durability thing, that was back in GT5. So maybe Greg coded that differently in GT6. Or again, I am just remembering things incorrectly. Or forgot. So there you go. It is better to do them multiples at once than it is one at a time. And then you also have doing this. If you don't need the actual logs, you can debark them, which is then way quicker. You can't do the timber thing, but it's way quicker to chop them out. And let's see, we were at $26.95 and 25. So let's try. Only thing is, I'm not exactly sure. Well, I should have. Yeah, I got enough. Let's do 2 more, and let's see what the difference is that way. So, one of these 2 here. I'll break these out, and then we'll just team since they break faster. For anybody that doesn't know, every block in GT6 has a different durability to it that it takes to break it. And so when you debark, it has a specific amount that it takes of durability to debark the tree. And then you also have specific amount for cutting out the beam. Alright, so we have that one, and I don't know, that one is shorter, so we're going to have to do these 2 right here. Alright, so that'll work. That is really weird how that grew under that tree. Alright, so we're going to do, I'm going to count them to make sure here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This one. So then there is all 7 of those, which is 28.15. And if we do this one, boop, that should give us relatively close to the same. Yep, 26.95. I think that's the same as we had on the other one. So it is overall the cheapest on durability to do it 1 block at a time, debarking it as you go. So if you're really hard up for your durability loss, unless I did something wrong, it looks like debarking and doing it 1 at a time is your best way. But if you're wanting it fast, use the timber thing. Alright, so now that I got that done, I'm going to go ahead and go drop this stuff off. And unless somebody has something else that needs to be tested, I will be back with you in a few Minecraft days, as I am going to go on a bit of a walk around and see what I can find. Now that I have a handful of tools, if I can find some granite, and I will be back for the next episode to show you how I go about getting that. So, see you later.